Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. The people have spoken. You've left me the comments and we've decided. We're going to continue keeping the practice and whatnot in there because, hey, why not? I'm okay with it. Just means that we're going to go through this series a bit slower, but I'm not too bothered by that. We're going to check everything on performance now. I want to give these parts a final tune-up. It's not going to do much, but it might do something. There we go. We're traveling to Yokohama today. And afterwards, we will have a bunch of sponsors running out. Hopefully we'll do decent here. Oh, actually shows qualifying and race. Yeah, we're crap in qualifying. Did we fit all the parts? I'm hoping we did. We, in fact, did not. That's why I check. Falco's kind of angry. Valdez is getting to be somewhat happy. How are we doing on the things? We're doing pretty well on all the things. Good. Right, I think we're ready to go. Not super duper happy, but I shouldn't be breaching a contract too long, hopefully. They don't tend to like it when you do that. Unsurprisingly. Oh well. Can't say I've ever driven a Yokohama before, so this will be interesting to say the least. And I probably should have checked the email to be like, yeah, this is going to be that long, that chance of rain, that could be useful, you know. But nah. Thinking's overrated. Oh well, looks like we have a dry Friday. That will be a decent practice session. Apologies for that. That noise does tend to appear a lot, doesn't it? Let me quickly just... there we go. And then open OBS again. Sorry about that. Something on the background just making noise. Plonking away. Pretty sure it got picked up. Here's the thing, you know, yeah, why not? Once again, we're split between qualifying and race trim, and I can't tell them what to do. So we're arbitrarily penalized for 10 seconds, because that's always fun. We'll probably want a bit more acceleration. We'll try the softs, I guess. Yeah, we're just going to send you guys out. That'll be good. You're on a qualifying trim. Okay. Oh, we can show rivals as well. I didn't actually see that button until now. And this means Falco will be the one driving on the beautiful race trim. There we go. Looking good. Let's get some knowledge, people. Looks like we might have to do like 3 pits or something. I'm betting it's going to be like 33-ish races or laps. So if we conserve the tires, we should be okay. Doesn't look like the temperature is that super hot. And there we go, bring him in. Poor downforce. We did manage to nail the gear ratios at least, that is something. Let's try this. Just be radical. We'll try that. Just give him a nice big old tweak. And we'll see how the cars respond to that. Go forth, my son, and get me knowledge. I mean, we're getting the qualifying trim pretty quickly. It took like 2 minutes to do 1 lap-ish. We should be able to get maybe 7 laps in total, not taking into account all the tuning and the pit stopping and whatnot. Crap, I forgot to put them on the pit stop. Oh, the time's only... oh, really? I might be wrong then. I don't mind being wrong if it's in our favor. Tweaks of downforces are great. Okay, I like that. I like hearing good things. So your handling is now okay. I think it went down from good. So that gives us an indication as to where the... oh, hello. Yeah, that works. You want something like that. We know your gear ratios are roughly around here. We'll give you that. That'll be enough for now. We'll leave the downforce where it is, obviously. Falco's coming in now. Okay. We know where your acceleration needs to be. We also know where your handling needs to go. We'll get some tweaks in there then. Yeah, that should do. Looks like we were right on the edge of good there with acceleration. I know your handling over there needs to be... Yeah, okay, that'll work. Probably need a bit more fine-tuning, but for now that will do lovely. We'll have him driving 2 more laps once again. That might not be enough to nail the tires, but it should be enough to nail at least level 1 trim on both. I think once we've got Falco's car figured out, he might be able to do the race trim on his own. I think that is going to be okay. At the very least, we've got the qualifying trim and the race trim both at level 1 now. Yeah, Falco might be able to nail the race trim on his own, which will be good. Once again, doubting why we have the forecasting center, as there's no rain this entire season yet, which is a blessing, I guess. Oh. I think that will do, then. We'll get you to drive on a 3-lap qualifying stint. On mediums. Falco, loving the handling. Good. Are you at 98? 99? Wow, okay. Could we do this then, perhaps? If we mess with the gear ratios a little tiny bit. I think that is going to be the perfect tune-up for his car. We'll get you on a 4-lap stint. And we'll bring you in after 1 lap on softs. You're just gonna drive now, both of you. Well, except for Falco. Falco's gonna probably ace those tires. We're lacking behind on the race trim, however. I'm gonna bring you in. Because we did nail the tires. Okay, there we go. I am awaiting the 100%. Oh. It's still a 99. But we did it good. We got them all excellent. You're gonna change that up, and then you're just gonna drive. You, however... I'm not sure whether we have to switch him over or not. I think we have to, at some point. We still have about 5 minutes left, though, for the racing trim, and we're not gonna be pitting Falco anymore. Like, at all. So I'm thinking, if we just leave Falco up to his own devices, he should be able to get the knowledge. So I'm thinking that we keep Valdez just on the qualifying trim. He's got a pretty good time, actually, my god. Not bad, sir. Yeah, we've got the race trim at almost halfway now. Good. Just because Falco just happens to have 20 feedback, we don't have to worry about that. We just passed the halfway point of the race and we're fine. Valdez, 98%, that's good enough. Yeah, we're both driving on the mediums now. We're probably not going to ace them, but that's not a big deal. We're doing it because we can. We should be able to get the race trim, so I'm not going to switch Valdez over. I'm not going to switch him over, no. Got a minute left. I don't think that's going to be another lap, but there's the the trim level 3. That's all we need. Falco managed to place himself position 6. But again, that is with boosts happening. We didn't ace the tires, we didn't ace the qualifying trim, but that is our secondary priority. We always want to be doing better on race day than on qualifying day anyway. So that's good, we got the boosts that matter. We got the boosts that matter. That will help us out a fair bit. 2nd and 6th, not bad. Now that is obviously not very accurate to ask how we'll actually perform. Okay, that is concerning. Crap. Okay, let's forget that happened. Everything's fine, we've done the practice again. We got the same spots, although not really the same times, but that doesn't matter. Got the same perks and everything. Let's go qualify in the wetness. So this is where the forecasting center finally comes into play then. It's only a tiny bit wet. Don't think it would be a problem, although I might sit that out. I'm not sure. We'll bring the softs, and we'll bring the qualifying trim on both of them. Car setup is looking pretty good, although your handling went down a little bit, but we should be able to get that back up to at least 98%. I think I'll have you run out on these ones first and then change out. Just because they're there. We need to get rid of them. Yeah, you've just done all that, that's fine. Take qualifying. You know what? Since I'm a generous person, I'm just going to send you guys out right away. Don't think it's going to get wet enough to the point that, like, wet tires are going to do anything. Oh yeah. This bloody crap. Set Falco to auto, and we'll try to sit on Valdez. Now let's heat up those tires first. And then try to cool the brakes. I say try, I'm just keeping the tires imperfect at least. It's something! You know, we've done better than the AI at this point, for once. The entire team, or the entire like race, is driving out on intermediates right now. Interesting. We should have a distinct advantage, then. At least I bloody well hope so. There we go. Granted, that is the first person already coming in, so yeah. We do have a gap over the people driving on intermediates because they were using the wrong tires and they're idiots. Take that, people. I'm pretty sure they're not too happy with that, no. What are they going to do about it? I don't know. Probably switch to better tires and kick our butts. So get back out there and impress me. On new tires, no less. You know, let it be known that I do take things seriously around here. I do. It might not always look like it, but I really do, I promise. That said, I was looking at my phone for a second, and therefore I wasn't taking things very seriously. Whoops. Still got a perfect. Can't be that hard, you know. Can't be that hard. Honestly, things are okay. We're getting good times. But that's mostly because people are still driving on the intermediates, I think. Although they might be still coming in. Yeah, they're switching out now. P3! Oh, Falco just overtook Valdez. It's a bit of rivalry going on. I do enjoy that, I must be honest. Sergio dropping to 5th now. Falco's actually doing really well then. For now. And I think we might be able to get out one more lap. So yeah, you will go. And you will do things. Right, let's try to keep the brakes perfect this time, while trying to heat up the the tires slowly. Ah, damn it. That was terrible. I mean, we were getting the tires pretty close, but then the brake was just like, nope. So, Valdez is going to have a terrible run, but we should be able to get sponsorship money at least. That's a thing now. I mean, just look at it. We are very secure right now. No improved times, that's okay. Still really annoying that we get penalized by a random mechanic that we just don't know how to, like, nail it down perfectly. Very annoying. Yep, and there is the end of qualifying. Ah! Hey, you know how you can get some money? Yeah, let's not do that. Stupid design decisions. There goes the money again. It's not like I need it or anything. No, that would be silly. Why would we ever need extra money? We're only about to go broke. It's fine, they see that we don't need money. We're sharing it with the other teams, apparently. Take from them everything and give them nothing. And instead, we're just here like, yeah, we're just gonna not qualify very high. Every single bloody time. Who needs money, right? Well, as it turns out, we do. So this is pretty goddamn annoying. Well, there we go. Yokohama. It might rain, it might not, who knows. I'm guessing, by the fact that practice was rainy, that the odds might be 40%. How many laps do we have? 33 in total, okay. You are looking acceptable at 98%. I'm gonna put you on mediums. And then I'll take you down to like 15 laps of fuel. I think that'll be a good idea. That should be around how long the mediums will last. So we'll give you like one more lap of fuel just to be able to burn a little bit more. Car's well tuned up and everything. As for Falco, if we've got 33 laps and we might be able to pit him on 11, I think going with the softs is going to be the good idea. We'll give you 13 laps of fuel so you can burn a little bit, but not too much. That'll be lovely. As for knowledge, we will give Valdez all the performance ones, and Falco will basically focus on refueling and pit stops. Basically, we're going for more pit stops, but we're gonna neutralize the amount of time that it takes. And hopefully that will result in a very good finish. It might lead to disaster, who knows? Right, let's do this. Not the worst start ever in the world. Oh no, no, wow. Jesus Christ, Falco. He's been eating his cornflakes in the morning. Jeez, just boosts into 4th place immediately. Did we smuggle rocket parts in or something like that? I hope not. Because we'd be highly illegal if we did. But I can't remember doing so. Therefore, everything should be fine. We can't use the boost yet. That's a bit of a shame. There we go. Fastest lap, 1:16.236. Not bad at all. Well done, sir. Once again proving that you deserve my respect. The first person to crash, Ellie Nightingale. Okay. I'd preferred it to have been Magnus Krantz or anyone else. You know, make it easier for us to gain points. But that works. Time to hit the boost on the straights here. We do overtake Krantz. There we go, very nice. He's definitely going to overtake us back, but for now, we can celebrate a job well done. Driving in 3rd place right now with Falco. Looking really good. The pack is already starting to thin out just a little bit, which means we might not have to worry too much about being overtaken immediately. We might not have to worry about crashing as much either. That would be good. That would be very good. Valdez not doing quite as well, stuck in 16th place right now. Yeah. Oh, there is a bit of rain here apparently, but it's not severe enough to worry about. Otherwise we'd have seen the AI driving out on intermediates and whatnot, so I'm not concerned. You shouldn't be concerned. Everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine. And we'll try to get a nice finish out of this. Speaking of which, I think we... saying we might be able to overtake in the second is a bit hopeful, but you never know. It's worth a shot. We are right behind Wood. The terrible weather is making it so that all the people that are not very adaptable are having a worse time in general. No fun times for them today. 27 laps remaining. Looks like we're doing well on the tires, although I will tell you to conserve just a wee bit. That's okay. It might make the difference for one more lap, and that would be lovely. You can see, however, the difference in chassis kicking in here. I don't think they've been pushing their tires much harder than we have. But just, you know, the extra stars they have on tire wear, that's kicking in now. There we go, get some good boosts out of that. We're doing well fuel-wise. In fact, I'm going to kick Falco a little... I'm going to keep him driving on high, actually. We'll keep Falco... we'll keep Sergio on high as well. And we're still in third. This is bizarre. I don't mind it, of course. One person. Kranz already had to pit. He's been pushing his tires like an absolute madman, apparently. Look where that got him. Back into 17th. He did swap over to mediums, however. Looks like the weather is drying up. That's good. I'm going to tell Falco to go harder now. I want him to pit soon. He's not looking very good there. Valdez able to overtake someone in the pit lane to 13. Pretty good. Get some other people in the back going for a pit now. I'm going to have to pit Falco right now. His tires will not hold another lap. That's okay, though. We'll get you up to 12 laps of fuel. We'll go for a fast pit. No additional risk. That'll be lovely. Get you back on normal and medium. No mistakes. Alright, we are out of the pit lane. We're going to lose a few positions, but those will be won back shortly. I'll tell you to conserve the entire time. As for you... yeah, just start conserving your tires a little bit. You've got some more leeway than the others. It's actually pretty hot. Yeah, 27 degrees. Not the greatest for tire wear, apparently. Falco has managed to leave in 7th place, despite having to pit. So that's pretty good. We only lost 4 positions. I'm feeling really happy about this. This might be a very bloody good race. We're in 5th now because more people had to go and pit. We're getting that performance boost right now, combined with the lack of time spent in the pit lane. So good. It's why I really like having less, having higher pit speed limits. Right now the limit is 100 kilometers per hour, and it shows. Like, we can get in and out really quickly. Of course, it's the same for everyone else, so it doesn't make that much of a difference for anyone. In fact, it actually makes the drive-through penalties less severe if you cause a collision. Actually, no, just never mind. Run the course. He's gonna go in anyway. Why bother wasting like performance on him, right? Valdez is gonna go pit on the next lap. That'll be good. Otherwise, he's gonna run out of all the things. You know, it's not very good. Let's get you on to like 13 laps of fuel. We'll push the tires because we can. We're gonna go for a pit. Currently driving in 5th. Very good. Happy with that, although he's going to have to fall back a lot now. And we did stretch it pretty well. Falco's currently driving in 2nd. Okay. This changes things dramatically. Great on the refueling for Valdez. So he's not very far behind, although he's still in 15th. I need him to finish a lot higher, otherwise we're not going to get a lot of points out of this. That would suck. A lot. Falco's going to run endurance for me. I keep forgetting to boost him. Speaking of boost, Sergio's coming in the right place there, so we'll give him a bit of a boost. Into 14th, overtaking someone in the pit lane. Very nice. Falco is slowly gaining on Larson a little tiny bit. Whereas Krantz is fairly secure in the back. There we go, nice boost on the straight there. Didn't really help us in any way, surprisingly enough. Did not really help us in any way. But we are secure in second right now. That is going to be 8 points. If we can somehow nail a victory on this race, we can get so many points. That's going to be double as well as if we finish third, which is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they beat my lap record. They would, you know. I'm not going to be too surprised if we don't get it, but if we do get the fastest lap, that's 2 more points, I think. And that would really benefit us right now. Still clinging to second. I don't think that's going to change in any way, unless Larson has mechanical issues or something like that, you know. It's not impossible, but I'm not expecting it to happen either. So we will see how that goes. There's a little bit here, just boost again. Yeah, I think we're fairly secure in our second place here. Larson isn't gaining any time. Larson isn't, like, letting us close the gap either. This is still a solid performance, however. Second place is really good. And it will do miracles for us. You have some mega instability when braking from high speeds. Oh dear. I think the car should hold up. So will Valdez's car, that'll be fine. I'm gonna have to pit Falco, aren't I? I don't know. I'm betting that I can stretch him one more lap. It's risky. It's very risky. I don't think we'll suffer too much, but it is definitely going to hurt. As for Valdez here, dueling with Krantz. Falco is managing to make the tires last, although we have clearly lost some of the gap here. Right, you go in for a pit now. That's 11 laps of fuel. That should be enough to finish the race by now. Go for an 8-second pit, which is just ridiculous. Ridiculously awesome. There we go. Conserve everything, although the tires less so. We'll tell Valdez to start overtaking like a devil's madman. You know, just go. Go, my man. You have excess fuel. That's good. Let's burn that off. Exiting in 10th. That's good. I'd rather you overtake here, I'm going to be honest. Although by now it'll be too late. There we go. Up into 6th. Not bad. We're going to have Sergio burn everything now. That'll be fine. I forgot to boost. That's no problem, I guess. People in front of us will all have to pit once. I will not go fix your parts. Sorry. No excess fuel anymore, okay. Boost Falco. Boost Gomez. Boost Valdez. Tires are fairly worn. Yes, you probably should pit at the next possible opportunity. I'm going to give you the softs anyway. We have them, we might as well use them. Even if you don't have the boost for it. That's going alright. Falco is not really able to close the gap yet. We've got 8 laps remaining. I need to conserve those tires, I'm afraid. Even though I'd rather not. Wood's right behind us. He's going to pass us, that's okay. Fastest lap got beaten by 2 seconds there, my lord. Yeah, we were never going to have that record. That's okay. Didn't expect us to either. Oh well. We'll be able to get a decent place anyway, so, you know. It's not like we lost. not like we lost it all, although to be fair, Valdez is. No, thank God. That freaked me out a little bit, not gonna lie. I don't like being freaked out by the game pausing for a second. We are back in third. Larson managed to stay ahead with 12-second gap on us. But the person that was in front of us is now not anymore. So that's good. 5 laps remaining. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We'll get a decent finishing place. I'm not sure about Valdez. I don't think he's going to be able to squeeze out much more. I'd prefer it if he came in like 8 or above, so we'd get some points out of him. But I recognize that might not be possible. Larson is just opening the gap like he's being paid to do so. Which, to be fair, he is. Get you on a higher burn strategy, because you do have excess fuel, and boost. Boost like you are being paid for it. Again, you are, so, you know, do. 3 laps now, okay. That's fine. You know what, just go neutral for now. Everything's gonna be okay. Might tell Valdez to go overtake. Yeah, we're into 13th now. Very nice. We'll keep an eye on him, while trying to keep Falco boosting at the relative point in time. It'll be 2 laps remaining now, so I think Falco's going to be okay with his tires. Barely. Valdez, let's give you a boost as well. Still 13th. Eh. Switch over to Falco briefly, because Valdez doesn't have anyone near him right now. Final lap. Okay. Go conserve on the tires, otherwise you might, like, ruin them. That's a fairly solid race, though. Even if Valdez kind of screwed up by not getting very far. Falco did a great job. He brought home the points for us. 3rd place finish. Very nice. On the tracks of Yokohama. Very nice indeed. Do we squeeze anything further out of it? No, we cannot. That's fine. Starting to slightly regret hiring Valdez, maybe? Alyssa Call would have had us a lot more points by now. But at the same time, Alyssa Call would not have the sponsorship to get us, or the marketability rather, to get us those 5-star sponsors which we are about to reel in. Very nice. Congratulations to Larson, she does deserve it, after all. She did drive like she was possessed. I mean, we did good. We saw 2nd place, we are on the podium! I forgot about that, we do get a podium finish. So that's cool. We're still in 5th, however. That's kind of a slight bummer, maybe? I don't know. We can probably at least make 4th, so I'm not too worried about that, question mark. But I would like to finish higher so I can get more prize money. Because it makes a lot of difference, like $1 million at the very least per spot that we can finish higher. Hey, we came 4th. Sweet. And we get the podium trait, as we deserve. A lot of positivity for Valdez. Falco, he's just happy. Chairman, slightly happier as well. Good stuff. There goes all our money. So once again, we didn't get paid for qualifying, therefore we lose a lot of money. Kinda rubbish. There we go. We can do things now. Don't care about those. Interview. There are rumors that you accepted a bribe. Would you allow investigators to audit your finances? Here's the thing. I don't know what this does. Would it be bad? Will they be hearing from my lawyer? I don't know. Here's the thing. I've never had this before. I think I'm going to be I think I'm going to be open and honest. You know, it's not a bribe, it's... how do we put that the best way? It's, stimulation, you know? I wasn't quite sure what way to vote, and they helped me decide. Ooh, sponsorship by Football Manager. Well, where have we heard that one before, eh? If we finish 7th or above, which we might well do, we'll get 300k and an upfront payment of 1 million. They also provide a 3.4 million, a 3.4 times bonus in the United Kingdom. Whereas for slot 5, 3rd or above, up front, 3 million. Wow. Of course, we're not going to be able to complete this, probably, but that 3 million up front will be very nice. El Banco. I mean, they know how to pay a man. You're done repairing the cars, okay. I'm going to set you back to a middle of the road in between reliability and boost all the things. Probably work on, well, that front wing. That'll be neat. Rear wing. Not that gearbox, but we're going to crank up Falco's car a little bit. And work on performance a bit more. Of course. Performance will help us a lot. Time to find out if there's any negative results to being bribed. Frankly, I hope not, but you never know. There's the remaining 2 sponsor offers. There's our great, slightly illegal rear wing. Only slightly. And we get some more offers here. I'm going to go for El Banco. We can't really focus on one of these. And the upfront payment will be nice. There we go. That helps the finances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races to go. 2 million per race. We should have enough to not go broke now. That's good. I like not going broke. And then finally, 10th pays us 200k. 7th, like, I'm gonna go for Football Manager here. Sorry, PlaySport. I know you made the game, but I prefer Football Manager here. They pay more of the money. Although we don't have any British racing here, which is kind of annoying. We've got Freedom Land twice on Phoenix. But no British. Kind of annoying. Oh well. That's how it goes. I think we need to design ourselves a new gearbox. Or maybe better brakes. Dubai's going to be up in 16 days. Brakes are going to be important. So give me 25 to max. Oh yeah. Right, just go for plus 35 then. We're going to make 2 illegal brakes, I think. Plus 70 to max, plus 25 to max. That's going to be 95. That's going to be 130 in boost in total from just like 3 components. So yeah, that'll work wonderfully. Now that we know we're going to have a bit of money spare, that'll be good. Of course, it's going to be somewhat illegal, but hey, who cares about that, right? Who in the world cares about that? Not me. I can tell you that for certain. Anyway, I've been delayed by technical issues long enough today. I'm going to have to call it here for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Lets me know you want to see more Motorsport Manager on the future, on the channel in the future, and it keeps me motivated, you know. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.